She dirty?
No, there's no problem. There's so much mud. Hey, what's going on, guys? We are here on a beautiful sunny morning, heading out for a trail ride, which hopefully is super dope. It sounds like we have a pretty decent group that's going to be showing up. I will be a pseudo trail leader-ish just because I have a radio and can parrot things. But yeah, so it's a beautiful sunny day. It happens to be Memorial Day, and we're going out for our Memorial Day ride. So let's check out some of the rigs, I guess.
I want to have them do it on mine once I fix everything, like the exhaust and transmission.
Yeah, I'm excited to do a re-gear as well, but that's also super expensive. But doing the OTT definitely made a difference on the shifting and the transmission. It's so smooth.
Yeah, I want to do a re-gear too. I saw someone on Marketplace on Facebook.
Heck yeah. So we're going to be taking the lead, sort of, just for getting people lined up. There's probably going to be a good 40 rigs or so here. So I'm going to get up here and pull over and see if we can't catch them driving in.
My passenger rear is a little low.
Bearing down.
All right, if everyone wants to meet up here, we're gonna go over a little trail etiquette.
Dude, I'm excited. It's pretty good. Big tires are nice.
Or you can just order wheels and tires that, fit.
Nah, you gotta do the chops. That's how you get to know your front end.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't do that anymore. Coming out big heavy potholes.
Big bump.
Oh yeah.
Just watch when you pull off to the side because it does get pretty sloshy.
All right, Neil, send it.
Bill is coming through. job, Marty.
Hell yeah, good job.
So if you don't think you can do the hard way, get out right here and keep going forward.
We can do the hard way.
Cool.
All right, here we go. Nice. Ready for a big bump.
It just click back on?
No, it'll be fine.
All right, behind the scenes footage. What do you think? You having a good time?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about the trail?
It's flat.
Yeah? Well, you're an Alaska boy, so.
It needs more mountains. The bumps are good. It needs more. You like this one?
Yeah.
Cool. Nah, that's easy. Another big one.
Splish, splish. Oh, you see the one up ahead?
I do.
Splish, splash, I was taking.
Does anyone in front or behind the Gladiator have a walkie?
We had to turn around because there was a pond up there that a lot of people were getting stuck in, and so Neil, who's the leader of the group, decided that we were gonna split the group in half, and the half that made it through is gonna head on to our next destination, and the rest of us are gonna go the way that we came to head back to the main road, and then we'll meet them over there. Just because the more cars went through, the worse it got. Hey guys, Midnight Sun from the desk and the future. So it was at this point that basically I was leading the group to go to the new spot that we were going to be having lunch at, which was a little pond out in the middle of nowhere, super cute. But the group that, or the half of the group that made it through the previous obstacle, where Neil, our leader, decided that we were going to split in half, and then the second half of us, which was led by me, was going to turn around. Basically, their troubles got worse.
Hunter almost flipped his.
Saw that.
Got a great photo.
He sent me.
I sent it to him.
I should have taken pictures of yours. I was stressed out.
I was really stressed. He was hanging on the side of mine to try to make it not flip, and it was like, oh.
Yep. So I ran over. I led the group to the spot where we were going to be having lunch, and then I grabbed a couple of recovery ropes from them as well as my own, and then Kwame and myself, the lifted 4Runner, who was the only other person on 35s. Us two, Kwame and myself, took the extra straps and ran back to the opposite side where the first half of the group would have been coming out, and then we met up with them to be able to pull them through the rest of the obstacles.
You're gonna connect a rope to his, then we're gonna connect to mine. We're gonna drag me through, and mine's already connected to the Tundra. We gotta get the Tundra connected to the next one. We're all gonna get dragged through here because this sucks.
Basically, we ended up creating like a Congo line of vehicles using tow straps, which was the sketchiest looking thing, as you will see. And we managed to pull everybody through with no crazy major damages, and it was great. So here we go.
Got to do it right now.
Never let go, Jack.
I'll never let go.
So slippery.
Oh.
I suggest that we just cascade pull, so once I feel Kwame pull up, slack on my truck, I'll start rolling forward and so on. All off the boat is bigger than the target on mine.
pause with me right down.
Keep going.
They stop.
Keep going. Keep going. You've got one in the middle of the hole.
So the idea here was that we were going to have basically, as one person was pulled into the mud puddle, the next person would be connected via a strap, and then you'd have two cars in front of them to be able to pull out the next person. But somebody started yelling over the radio that water's going in the cab, all sorts of crazy stuff, and so we kept pulling until this Tundra came out, and it ended up just rehooking the Tundra via two straps together to pull the next dude that was behind the Tundra, which worked out pretty well.
I think he's up for Toyota too.
What happened here was the GNC Canyon ended up actually going a little bit faster than they were supposed to when going into this mud hole, and instead of letting everybody else pull them through, they gave it a little bit of gas in order to try to get through themselves, and they ran over the rope. So it wrapped around the passenger front tire and ended up snapping into their front bumper and gave it a little bit of a ding, which is unfortunate, but we were able to basically flip the GMC in reverse, which pulled the rope, the tow strap, back over their tire, and then we were able to pull them clear from there, so it wasn't too big of a deal.
Keep going. Clear. All right, we're gonna take this.
Stop. She dirty.
No, there's no problem.
Beans!
Yeah, these stuff. Someone's over there hitting the rev limiter. No tacos were harmed in the making of this video, which is a good thing. We survived, obviously. Made it back alive, which is good. With no broken parts, kind of. I knocked my fender off and it's got a little bend in it. That's okay. And I broke a GoPro mount because I dropped it. But everything's totally fine. So, as always, gotta spray off your equipment, get it all nice and clean, because mud is really bad for anything that rotates. It just gets in there like sandpaper and destroys all the bearings. So I'm gonna give it a good spray down, a good wash down. And then in case you haven't seen it, the inside of my engine compartment is pretty horrific right now because I don't have my fender liners, unfortunately, because they're like 600 bucks, but we'll get those eventually before the next trip. Oh man, yeah, so that's fun. It's gonna be a great time cleaning that up. Maybe I'll just disconnect the battery, hose it down, and let it dry out for a day. We'll see. Either way, I'm gonna get it all nice and cleaned up, but it was a great trip. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, always trying to do some new stuff, new trails, new trips. We got Hurricane Creek again, now that I have the full suspension overhaul. So that's coming up here in a couple of months. And then a little bit later, we'll be doing the Georgia Traverse, some other stuff. So we got plenty of trips coming up in the future. So if you guys want to see those, then please stick around. Maybe drop a subscribe so that you can get notified next time that a new video like this drops. So see you guys next time. Minnesota.
All right, now for the real riveting information that we need to know.
Yes.
What do you think ants eat at a palace? If ants had a palace, what would they eat?
Mattresses.
You heard it first here, folks.
Yep.
Heard the view.